Give the definition of statistics. According to Euler and Candle, by statistics we mean quantitative data effects to a market extend by a multiplicity of causes. It is the science of collections, organism, presentations, analysis, interpretations of numerical data. Define statistics in singular sense. In a singular sense, the term statistics is defined as follow. Statistics may be defined as the science of collections, presentations, analysis, and interpretations of numerical data. What do you mean by statistics? The term statistics is used in plural as well as singular meaning. In a plural sense, it refers to descriptions of numerical facts that are presented systematically. In a singular sense, it refers to the statistical method and principle used for the classifications and analysis of quantitative data so as to arrive at validity conclusions. What are the objectives of statistics? The objective of statistics to make sense from the populations or mass, to take actions on the basis of available data, to throw lights on the complexity of the problem, to forecast the future trends from the data, to prove unknown from the known data. Mention three functions of statistics. The function of statistics are as follows. It collects data systematically in definite form as information useful for various purposes. It guides the management in formulating the plans and policies. It helps in estimating the present and forecasting the future activities. It presents facts in a definite form. Right importance of statistics. Statistics are the eyes of administrations. Statistics aids supervisions. State the four limitations of statistics. Statistics ignores qualitative aspects. Statistics does not study individual items. Statistics law are not exact. Statistics does not reveal entire story. What is classifications of data? Classifications of data is the process of dividing and separating the variable on the basis of common character. State any four types of classifications: geographicals, area-wise, chronological on the basis of time, qualitative according to some attributes, quantitative in term of magnitude. What is a variable? A variable is any character, number, or quality that can be measured or counted. What do you mean by primary data? Primary data are those data which are originally collected from the first time of a specific purpose by an investigator. They are collected directly from the people. What do you mean by secondary data? Secondary data are those data are already collected, proceed and used by someone else for their own purpose. They are obtained from published or unpublished source. Mention the sources of primary data. Direct personal observations, indirect oral interviews, information through local agencies, mailed questionnaire system, schedules through enumerators. Define tabulations. Tabulations is an ordinary arrangement of data in columns, rows, and systematically in a tabular form. It is the logical listings of relayed quantitative data in vertical columns and horizontal rows. Mention the part of a table. A table is an ordinary arrangement of data in columns and rows. Following are the different parts of tables: table number, title, caption, sub, body, head note, footnote, source note. What do you mean by original tables? Original table or primary table are tables in which facts are expressed in the original form. They can actual and absolute figures. Mention the types of tables. Statistical tables are prepared in different ways, the choice of which depends upon objective scope, nature, and extent of the inquiry. Following are the types of tables: general purpose tables, special purpose table, primary tables or original tables, secondary tables, simple tables, two ways tables, three ways tables, manifold tables. What do you mean by manifold tables? Manifold tables furnish a number of characteristics in the same data. They are high order tables having more than three characteristics of the same data which are interrelated. They are also called complex table. Define statistics in the scope of statistics. Explain the scope of statistics. Definitions of statistics according to Harlow. Statistics, the science and art of handling aggregates of facts, observing, enumerating, recording, classifying, and otherwise systematically treat them. Scope of statistics. The importance of statistics make it clear that the science of statistics include infolds all quantitative analysis concerned with any department of inquiry. Its scope therefore is stressed all over those branches of human knowledge in which a grasp of significance of large number are looked for. Its method provides an important manner of measuring numerical changes in complex group and judges collective phenomenon. Its scope is thus wide, the limiting factor being its applicability to study of quantitative aspects alone. Science without statistics bear no future. Statistics without science have no roots. There is hardly any fields of human knowledge where statistical methods are not applicable. Thus, the significance of statistics has increased from the science of king to the science of universe. Statistics and the table. The state collects statistics on several problems. These statistics helps in forming suitable policies. All ministers and departments of government, whether they be finance, transport, defense, railways, food, commerce, etc., depend heavily on factual data for the efficient functioning. Statistics and business. With the growing size and ever increasing competitions, the problems of business enterprises are becoming complex and they are using more and more statistics in decision making. A businessman who has to deal in an atmosphere of uncertainty can no longer adopt the method of trial and error in taking decisions. If he is if he is to be successful in his decisions making, he must be able to deal systematically with the uncertainty itself by careful evaluations and applications of statistical method concerning the business activities. Statistics and economic is concerned with the productions and distributions of wealth as well as with the complex institutions set up connected with the consumption, savings and investment of income. Statistical data and statistical methods are of immense help in the proper understanding of the economic problems and in the formulations of economic policies. Statistics and physical science. Physical science seems to be making increasing use of statistical, especially is astronomy, chemistry, biology, engineering, meteorology, geology, and certain branch of physics. Statistics and nature science. Statistics techniques have proved to be extremely useful in the study of all natural science like astronomy, biology, medicines, meteorology, zoology, botany, etc. Statistics and research. Statistics is indisciplinable in research work. Most of the advantages is knowledge has taken as place because of experiment conduct with the help of statistical method. Statistics and other use. Statistics is useful banking, broker, insurance companies, social worker, labor union, trades association, chambers of commerce, and to the politicians. What is the scope of statistics in economics and business? In the fields of economics, statistics entered rather late. The relationship among supply of the demand for and price of commodities was established with the help of statistical analysis. By the end of 17th century, the classical economists laid more stress upon the descriptive methods of reasoning and economic law were reasoned out in the abstract. The economic law were verified from the observations and proved by inductive method only during the first decades of the 20th century. The quantitative analysis was introduced among introduced along the quantitative analysis in the method of study of economics. Thus, the inductive method was introduced in addition to the classical deductive method in the science of economics, and various problems of economics were solved by the end of 20th century. Statistics of productions help in adjusting the supply to demand. Statistics of consumption help us to find out the way in which people of different strata of society spend their income. Statistics are very useful, help not only in formulating appropriate economic policies but also evaluating their effects. Econometrics, which comprises applications of statistical method to theoretical economics model, in widely used in economic research. In the field of business, decision making process is the most important function of management. Modern business is a complex and vast, involving as number of the specialist activities, government interference, and cut-throat competitions. A modern manager cannot solve the complex business problems without the assistance of statistical method. The entire business planning is depending upon the forecasting of the future trend, which is performed only by the science of statistics. Statistics is helpful in preparing the various budget, conducting the market survey, fix the wages structure. Statistical method have provided a businessman with one of his most valuable tools for decision making. Thus, usage of statistics in business can extend to production, sales, purchase, finance, personal accounting, marketing, and products research and quality control. Thus, modern science of statistics is no longer with political arithmetic, and it has extended its scope to various departments of human knowledge, especially to the field of economic and business. Explain the function of statistics. Function of statistics. The main function of statistics is to enlarge our knowledge of complex phenomena and lead precisions to our ideas that would visions as an opera glass and telescope that increase the field of physical visions. It widens our knowledge because of its following function. It simplifies unwidely and complex mass of the data as in an intelligible manner. It enlarges individual experience that helps in making decisions. It indicates tendencies or trend or positions or directions of changes in data. It collects the data systematically in a definite form as information useful for various purposes. It presents data in a most suitable manner that can be understood at a glance. It compares one set of the data with the help of other disclosure the comparative position. It studies the uh, establishes relationship between the two related aspects of particular phenomenon. It guides the management in formulating the plans and policies. It acts as a guide in measuring the effects of government policies and business. It's as assistance in testing the hypothesis in history and discovering the new theories. It helps in estimating the present and forecasting the future activities. Thus, the important functions of the statistics: simplifying, enlarging, indicating, collecting, presenting, comparing, studying, guiding, and helping. Statistics is the science of counting. According to proof Bowley, counting is a process in statistical method, but counting alone is not statistics. It is used in the collections of data where field of inquiry is limited. If the field is large or data are large, counting becomes impossible.